I welcome back to Agape Hesed. I hope you all are doing well. There is this story about King David, who is considered one of the greatest kings of Israel. And it is said that during the days when it was time for the kings to go out to war, he just went up to the roof, and from there he looked down and he saw a woman bathing. And the story goes on about how he called her and slept with her, and then she actually was a married woman, and he killed her husband. He arranged for the killing of her husband, and then the consequences of that action. Interestingly, there's also the same kind of something similar that happened with the Lord Jesus Christ just before the ministry. It says that when he went into the wilderness to fast and pray, the devil came to him and he was really hungry. And one of the temptations was the devil took him up to the top, and he showed him all the kingdoms of the earth, the glory, the splendor of the kingdom. And he said, all this I will give to you if you will bow down to me. And Jesus, of course, refused. But it's quite interesting. What I loved about the story is the contrast in the responses. David, it says that he saw the woman bathing. Then it says he sent someone to inquire about her. The next, he sent messengers to get her. Next, he slept with her. She became pregnant. And then he arranged for her husband to be killed. And then he married her. But the consequences we can read in the scriptures. It's in the book of Samuel. And I understood from there, what really helped me is to understand the stages that we have in our lives when we come to those positions of the mountaintop experiences, or when we are in a place where we can see a lot of things, which in a way, let me put it this way, it's like a roof. Today's roof would be the internet world. When we are on the computer or on the phone, on the internet world, there's almost nothing that we can't see. Almost, within seconds, I can see what's happening in Africa, in Europe, in the US, in Asia, and all those places. We can see movies, entertainment, gossip, read gossip, sports, and all kinds of different things. And the enemy wants us to focus on the Bathshebas. The wife of Uriah, who David slept with. And the process is very interesting, what the Bible writes there. It says, he saw her, sent someone to inquire about who she is. Then he sent messengers to receive her, to get her to the palace. And then he slept with her and killed her husband. It's something similar to what happens in the internet world, that while we are on the internet and as we are watching and reading stuff, we see things, and then we inquire about it, and then we order it online, or we somehow try to get that thing into our lives. It can be a physical thing, or it can be something that you store in your computer so that you can go back to it again and again. And in a way, that is like we sleep with that thing, in a way, like a symbolism. And that kills us. We kill something in the process. As somebody said, that sin is like a credit card. You enjoy now and you pay later with interest. The consequences of David's actions was horrendous. It went across generations. What do you see from your roof? What is it that you see from your roof? Jesus went through the same, but he refused that. He refused the devil's enticements. He said, "Be gone, depart from me." You know, and amazingly, Jesus left us a wonderful example. On the other hand, the Bible also talks about how Jesus, many times during his life on earth, and the ministry times especially, he would go all night, he would go up to the mountaintop, and all night he would spend time with the Father praying. So what do we see from our rooftop? There are two choices. We can look down and see the splendor of the world, the Bathshebas, or like Jesus, we go up to the mountain or to the rooftop and then choose to look up to the Father. Not down, but look up. So what do you see from the roof? Jesus talked to the Father on the top. And that's why he came down with tremendous power and authority. And he was led by the Spirit, and he obeyed the will of the Father. And that's an example for us. So that's the choice that we can make. What do you see from the roof? May the Lord help us that when we go to the roof, we refuse to look down to the Bathshebas and the worldly enticements of the world, but we choose to look up, the Most High God. So sometimes Satan can take us up, okay, but we still can choose where to look. And sometimes we go off our own to the top because we want to talk to the Father. What do you see from the roof? May the Lord encourage us and bless us with this. Something for us to think about. I hope you've been blessed and encouraged. Feel free to like the video, to comment, and to share the video with the others. And feel free not to, but I really hope and pray that this video has blessed you and encouraged you and challenged you to look at our lives the way like never before. There's also other videos in the Agape Hesed channel. Feel free to go through those videos to check. And may God bless and encourage each one of us. And never forget, the Agape Hesed love of God is available for us. God bless you, and see you in the next video.